Welcome to MA 1001. In today's session, we try to learn about the orthogonal set and the orthogonal basis. So, before starting this session, I wanna say one thing: the orthogonal set and the orthogonal basis are not a two different thing; it's an equal thing. It means that the orthogonal set is equal to the orthogonal basis, and there are some properties. Let's suppose if the questioner or if your examiner, your professor, or anyone give you a question and ask the question whether the given vector set is an orthogonal set or not, or whether the given set is an orthogonal basis or not. So how do you know the given set is the orthogonal set or not, or it's a orthogonal basis or not? Okay, so there are the one important property for an orthogonal set. Okay, for orthogonal set and basis, first property is the ortho. First of all, you have to understand one thing: the orthogonal. Okay, orthogonal orthogonal set is equal to orthogonal basis. Orthogonal set is equal to orthogonal basis. This is the first property. Second thing is the multiplication of the inner space. Okay, the inner space should be is equal to 0. It means that x1. Okay, it means that, let's suppose if you have the vector of dimension 2. Okay, so the inner space is equal to one second, u comma v is equal to x1 comma y1 minus of x1 y2 plus of x2 y1 plus 2x2 y2, whether u is equal to x1 comma y1 and 1 minute, it's not x1 comma y1, it is equal to x1 x2 and v is equal to y1 comma y2. Okay, so this is the yes, and it should be is equal to 0. So for being a orthogonal set, it should be is equal to 0. Okay, and the third one is orthogonal set. What? Orthogonal set. Orthogonal set, if you have, let's suppose if the questioner give you a vector space. Okay, so the vector space, if the vector space is a linearly independent, what? Linearly independent. So what we get? We get orthogonal set. Okay, we get the orthogonal set if the questioner give you a question whether the set is a vector space or not. So you have to check whether the given set is a linear independence or not. However, we check in our like that previous vector spaces, we check the vector space whether the vector space is spanning set or not. So it's same here, you have to just check whether the given set is the linearly independent or not. If the given set is the linearly independent, then it's become the orthogonal set. Okay, always remember that we calculate, let's suppose you cannot get the orthogonal basis. Okay, you cannot get the orthogonal basis when you are trying to convert, you are go from Rn to Rn minus 1, you never get the orthogonal basis. Okay, because we already know that for getting the orthogonal basis, you just multiply you wanna calculate the inner space of the two vector spaces. Okay, let's suppose if you have a one vector 1 comma 0 and another vector is 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1, so it's become very hard. Okay, it's not making any sense. So we cannot calculate the basis if we have the unequal vector. It means we have an unequal dimensional vector, so we can't calculate. Okay, here we see some example how to calculate that vector space or okay. We use the formula of that our norm, all that thing. So let's suppose we have a is equal to 2 comma 0 comma 3 comma 0 comma of 8, and our b is equal to 3 comma 2 comma minus 2 comma 4 comma 0. So for here we have to do dot product of a dot b. Okay, we have to do the dot product of a dot b. So what we get, 3 into 2 plus of 0 into 2 plus of 3 into minus of 2 plus of 4 multiplied by 0 addition of 8 into 0. Okay, so here we get, and the final value get v6 minus 6, which is equal to 0. So the given set is a orthogonal basis. So you have to do two thing here. Another property, we have to just check the norm of the vector. If the norm of the vector is equal to 0, if the norm of the vector is equal to 0, so yeah, definitely that vector become the vector become the linearly independent, and the given vector are the vector space. So okay, so the given vector or vector spaces are the orthogonal set, are the orthogonal set. Okay, let's suppose we here try to take one another example. Let's suppose we have the 1 comma 0. Wait a minute, we have the 1 comma 0, another one is a 0 comma 1, and here we try to calculate whether the given set n is an orthogonal basis or not. Okay, so now here we try to do some example. Here we do a 4 example. This is our one example. We try to find whether the given set of the vector or whether the given set of the vector is a orthogonal basis or not. Okay, is a orthogonal set or not. So here we use this formula u into v, which is the x1 x2. Okay, and we already write here formula. I think so I write here. Okay, so which is x1 into y1 into x1 y2. So okay, so here we write a formula, then we substitute a value. So here is the x1 x2 plus x2 y1 plus we make some clear. Okay, so the equation is here, x1 y1 minus x1 y2 plus x2 y1 plus 2x2 y of 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so just put all this value. We already know the value 1001. So your u is equal to x1 comma x2 and your v is equal to 1, y1 comma y2. So you have to substitute the value. So here x1 is equal to 1 and y1 is equal to 0. So 1 into 0 minus of x1 is equal to 1 and y2 is equal to 1. So 1 into 1 plus of x2 is equal to 0 and y1 is equal to 0. So 0, and the plus of 2 into we have the x2 is equal to, we write a wrong formula here become the y2. So okay, so what is the value of x2? Value of the x2 is 0, so it's become 0 into 1. Okay, so here we get a value 0 minus of 1 plus of 0 plus of 0, and value which is equal to minus 1. Okay, so the value of x1 is right here, y1 is right here, x1 and y2, x2 and y1, 2x2 and y2. Okay, so value I want just I will check a little bit my solution. So 1 into 0. Okay, 1 into 0, and another thing is x1 into y2. So x1 is here 1 and y2 is here 1, so it's become 1, and x2 and y1, so yeah, it's become 0, and another thing is x2 and y2, so 0 into 1 into 0, so it become a minus 1. Okay, so here it's not an orthogonal set. Okay, it's not a orthogonal set, but it's a linearly independent. Okay, it's a linearly independent. We know that if the determinant is greater than equal to 0, then it's become a linearly dependent set. It's become a linearly dependent set, and we already know that the determinant of this vector is equal to 1, so it's a linearly independent vector. So it's a linearly independent vector set. And if we talk about this formula, so why this formula is not working, we have to check a little bit value once again. Okay, I here check a values, why this is wrong. We perform some mistake here. Let's suppose if we take something else,